Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. So you are clear, right? Generic data sources we created based on the table, okay, view, and info set, function model. Did you create function model data source? This is very important. You try to do practice. If you face any issue, just let me know. This is very important. And in the market, they will ask you in the interview generic data sources, LO data sources, FI data sources, O4 data sources. Okay, how to create, okay, how to install. Okay, these things you should know. Okay. And this in RSFI level, we will activate these data sources, LO data sources. These are all LO data sources only. Whatever I can see, LBWE, these are all LO data sources only. You can see these are the data sources. And you can see inventory data sources. So you can see inventory data sources. Okay. And you can see third, okay, shift floor. Okay, these are the data sources. So for all these, no, these are all you can say quality management, QM data sources. Okay, you can see these are all no LO data sources. And ours is 11, 12, 13, 14. You can see. Okay. Okay, 17. Plant maintenance also LO under, but we are not using regularly. Might be depends on project you will use. Okay. Majorly we'll use sales. Okay. Delivery billing will use and inventory purchasing will use. And depends on the project, you can use quality management and plant maintenance. Okay. Retailing that you can use it. Okay. These are all LO data sources. Remember this application number 02, 03, 11, 12, 13. Okay, remember this. These are all the LO data sources. So, right, we already discussed how to activate the LO data source and to bring data into BW on HANA or BW4 HANA, right? I'm not covering now. Okay, I'm going to explain about FI data source. So, in the S4 HANA, they have introduced one data source. Okay. They have introduced two data sources. This is detail and this is summarized data source. Okay, in the earlier we having different data sources. Those we are not going to use. For example, ECC we having 0 FI underscore AR underscore 4. Okay, 0 FI underscore AP underscore 4. 0 FI underscore GL underscore 14. So like this, we have data sources we are not using. These are obsolete. We are using these data sources. Okay. So how do you bring data from ECC to BW? And this is kind of a this is again kind of customizing report. We will generate the report in the KEB0. Do you know KEB0 T code? Can you go to slash and KEB0? So here we'll generate the report. Okay, based on operating concern, it will generate. Okay. So this operating concern, finance consultant will generate. We will not generate it generally. Okay, finance consultant, they will inform us. Okay, use this operating concern. Based on the company structure, they will create the operating concern. Based on the operating concern, we will generate the report. We will generate the COPA data source. Example, I'll show you one. Then after that, you can do the practice as well. I will select A000. And is it like cost based or account based? This is completely no, COFA is completely cost basing information would be there. Okay, if you are going to manufacture one product, So each and every component will having cost over here. Okay. And mm, mm. I'm going to create it. I'm going to create it. So we need to select this option. If you want to delete also, you can delete it. If you want to create, you can. If you want to display, if you want. So now I'm going to create. See here, automatically all the fields will come. Automatically all the fields will come. Okay. Now you can give. Okay, here based upon our requirement, we need to select the fields. Okay, here if you want the company code and cost element, yes, I want. You want a document number, yeah, I want document number. And goods issue date, yes. And if you want posting date, yes, I want posting date when it was posted. Reference document number, reference document item, yes, I required. And you can go to, okay, by default all selected, key figures and all. And here you can see any rebates, discounts, rebates or discounts, both are same. Net sales. If you want net sales, net revenue. Okay, if you want cost of goods sold, where is the cost of goods sold? Uh, Sales quantity, revenue. These are all don't required. Okay, these are all I don't require. These are all scrap. How much sales happen, variances. Okay, don't require all this. By default, it is selected all currencies. Okay, you can see currencies and quantity. I don't require all. Miscellaneous will keep it. Hmm. Okay, now you can go to catalog. You can click on catalog, third button, and warning anyway, and local object, and save it. And now I'm going to create generic data source. See here, you can keep like no selections. I want company code. Do we have any posting date here? Budat. Do we have any Budat? Bogus. Okay. I'll keep it like fiscal year, currency type, valuation, value type, record type. Hmm. Where is Budat? I'll give plant as well. Okay, I'm saving it. Okay. So now just very simple to create the Copa data source in this way. And now you can go back. Now you can go back. This is our data source, right? So if you want to see display and click here, now you can see your data source as well. And if you want to see the data, basically it is working or not in our system, not sure. So whatever I selected, all selections came. And if you select It is fetching the records for the Copa data source. Now I got only 8 records for the Copa data source and then do. So now you can see all the records are. This is the very simple way. You know how to replicate into BW. So this is the important, okay, sometimes. So in the S4 HANA, we don't have any for data sources. Mostly we'll go for ACDoka only. Okay, this is when you are working with the ECC, then you need to create Copa data source. You need to bring data from Copa data source to BW. In the S4 HANA, they removed it. They merged it with the Acidoka table itself. No need to worry. But you need to focus on this data source. Okay, they merged all Copper data sources with FI Acidoka 10 only. Okay, don't worry. All cost related data also they merged it to Acidoka table. This is Acidoka table. Okay. They made it to this. Now we'll see 0 FI Acidoka where you can see in the same way how you are activating the data source in RSA5. So here also you need to search for your 0 FI underscore Acidoka underscore 10. Okay. Uh, mm, Acidoka underscore 10 basically. Okay. This is the see already somebody activated, they already using it. Okay. So the tick mark is in green color. You can see in the tick mark is in green color. Already they are using it. Okay. Then I'll go to RSA3. They are already using it. See here. See now I can see these are the systems. Sometimes like no, see is it working or not? We'll see. See now I'm getting 19,505. Okay. How do you replicate into BW? BW4 HANA. Okay, now I'll click this one. So you know, right, how to log in into SAP HANA Studio. If you want to replicate the data source into BW4 HANA, we need to open an SAP HANA Studio or Eclipse. Anything is fine. Both will use for same purpose. Okay. And example, this is the BW4 HANA. After getting job, you don't have time to do the all this practice. I'm really telling that after getting job, you don't have single second or single minute also to do the practice because I'm observing it. Many people going and coming on it will take 3 hours might be per office. You will spend 8 to 9 hours in the office. You will be tired. Might be some people cooking as well from there itself. It will take lot of time. So you will be tired. There is no time to look into your concepts as well. They will give some requirement. Okay, you will not understand. You will be in the tense mode. Okay, whatever you know, that also you will forget it. Because yesterday one of the guy called me. That guy very good did practicals, but he was struggling. Simple like no new selection and new form also he was struggling from where it is coming to identifying the key figures struggling because he didn't do any practice and all. Okay, practice. First to understand like no, is it like LO extractor? This is generic data source. This is CDS based extractor. You need to understand that requirement. Simply if you tense, nothing will be happen. Okay, it is collecting all the data sources. Mostly you will get opportunity on SAP BW on HANA, BW4 HANA only. Rarely you will get only 1% or 2%. You will get chance on just BW with Oracle or other database, not HANA database. Mostly 99% you will get opportunity BW4 HANA or BW on HANA database only. So you should be ready to create complete provider advanced DSO, okay, classic DSO, all these things you should be know. Okay, so now you can see just now we created this data source, right? One COFA. Did you remember? We just created this data source. So now I will deselect all. You have to remember few data sources, brother. Okay, you have to remember few data sources. Not all the data sources, at least few data sources. Okay, I'm going to activate them as well. Just a few data sources you have to remember because in the interview level, for sales address, what are the data sources they will ask you. So immediately once they ask sales, delivery, billing. For sales, what is the application? 11. For delivery, what is the application number? 12. For billing, what is the application? 13. So two LIs. Two LIs underscore 11 underscore VAHDR. So, however, I mention here, so you need to go through it. These are the purchasing. 02 means purchasing. Always remember the application number. 02 means application number. 03 means inventory. 11 means sales. 12 means delivery. 13 means billing. Billing are invoices. So like this, you need to remember at least. So I gave like five application numbers. 2, 3, 11, 12, 13. So at least you need to remember these data sources and also few master data sources. Example, material. What is the material data sources? Can anyone name this data source? So these are the data sources. For plant, you have to recollect all these things. So for plant, company code. So you need to note down all these things and you need to do practice as well. Okay. So these are the data sources. You need to recollect all them. Okay. So these are all master data sources. These are all very important while you are appearing for interview. These are all important. Okay. Okay. Let me go here. Still installing. Okay, fine. Meanwhile, we'll discuss. Okay, you clear, right? This. I think you remembered as well, all these things. Okay. So how do you replicate all these things? Do you remember here and also in the older version also? What is the older version we will install? If you go here, yeah, it is done. There is the T code RSDS. Okay, here you can see RSDS replication. Okay, there is a one T code RSDS. By using this T code, we can replicate the data source. Okay, now data source is replicated. Hmm? Now I'll go here. I will see what is the data source name. Select this and where you will identify. See, basically, mistake in the hurry level. You will be in the hurry. So you will be in the tanks mode. So first you need to understand where you are into BW modeling or you are into ABAP modeling. See, I need to click on BW modeling so that I will get required options. See, options are changing. You observe it. See, when I click on this, see, options are changing. When I click on this, options are changing. When I click on this, options are changing. You need to catch it, these things. Okay, you need to catch it, everything. Okay, when I select this one and I will go to the search, I will go search, okay. So now, whatever we copied, go for data source, this is wrong. Okay, one underscore kofa. 8000. It's coming or not, we'll see. See, it's came. Already it is activated. You can see there is no red mark. And let's see this one. 0fi underscore acidoka underscore 10. Now you can see this data source as well. It is searching. You can see bottom searching. Now it is in inactive mode. So let me activate it. See, when you see in the red color, you need to activate it after replicating the data source as well. Sometimes you will replicate the data source and you won't look at it. But it will be in the inactive. While you are creating transformation, it will create the problem because data source is inactive. So you can't create transformation and DTP. Okay. Then I will create data flow. You know, right? How to create data flow. So here we need to drag and drop one ADS flow. That ADSO you will create within seconds. How do you create? So I'm selecting here. So always you remember these options, why I'm taking it. So I don't want to create all the tables, bro. So automatically source system came and we need to give info area as well. I'm giving it. So once you give finish, so automatically ADSO will be having all the fields, same structure of data source. So now by default it will be staying Okay, so I want to make it as a standard. So once you make it as standard, you can go details and see we have a manage keys. Already it is maintained. No, it is not maintained, and I will maintain it. Okay. What are this company code? So I don't want to waste the time. Mm, yeah, P bookers, R bookers. Yeah, I will take R bookers. Okay, I will make it and RACCT. There is a one. Okay, GL account number. I know that few names. Belna. Okay, this is document number. Okay, document item. Okay, you can see document number, document item. Okay, and now view that. Okay, and I want to keep it like no this also. This one is this is not required. Okay, and now Buddha, and also here I want to keep it. Okay, G, J, H, R something would be there fiscal year. So I want to make this all as a key fields. Okay, clear. Now within seconds of within fraction of seconds we created advanced DSO based on the AC Docker data source. Now activate it. This is very important in the real time. When you are working with F5 module in S4HANA, definitely we need to create AC Docker, I mean, advanced DSO and a kind of destruction. You need to create it. If you want to add any info object, you need to add it by clicking on add info object. So here you can see whatever I'm explaining, don't look them and you have to look into other options as well. What options you can see? You can see add info objects, why they given, what is the purpose of add group. So if you want to create any group, and you can make it new group, right? Like group, I mean, this is non-key fields. I want to keep it like no key fields. Okay, are you getting me? So you need to, here you can see key fields. I mean, key figures, key figures. Okay, see like this you can do it. Okay, key fields are different, key figures are different. What are the key figures? Okay, key fields I know already. Okay, whatever I given like that I will make them. Okay, for example, I will go here. Where is my company Googles? I know this one. So I'll make them as a right click. Right click, move. Move to where? Which group? Move to group. Which group? Select browse. And here I will select key fields. It will go automatically. Okay, no need to worry. It will go to the key field. See? Okay, now. So like this you can do it. Okay. Document number. I mean Belnar. Okay. I'll make it to key fields. Move to key fields. So here browse it. So we have all the options. You need to search it. Okay. Now I will make it like no key figures as well. What is the key figure? Yes, WG is there. Mm, company code currency. Ah, sorry, HSL, HSL, WSL. Okay, so I'll make it as a group to key figures, not key fields, key figures. Okay, I'll make it as a keep. So now you can see easily you can identify it. Okay, so there is like no HSL, WSL. Okay, this is also like no key figure kind of. I know few we need to remember. Okay, that's why I'm telling you need to remember few while you are working. You having 4 or 5 years experience as the SAP BW and all functionalities. You don't remember at least one field as well. Okay, so that means really you didn't work with BW. You need to remember all the few fields at least. Material, what is the field? Okay, you need to remember what is the material number. For example, MATNAR. This is a field name, MATNAR. Okay, material number. Okay, like this we need to remember all. Fine, okay. Let's activate it and we do some changes now. That is the way I'm activating again. We created groups. Okay, removing very simple. Remodeling, I will cover you. Okay, once load the data, then I will do remodeling as well. Manage keys, maintain properties. We'll see this all. Okay, okay. Once it is activated, I will go and will load and will close this topic. We'll create the process chain as well and we'll load it. Okay. Okay, now you can create transformation. So yeah, automatically system taken source on target. This is the target is Doka. This is a 0FI is Doka 10. This is very important in your life. When you are working with S4HANA, BW4HANA, definitely this data source would be there. It's very important. 99% you will get it in the real time. Okay, then go to rules. Automatically it will map it. Just check it, okay? Just cross check. All are mapped or not. Okay, just check it. That's it. Okay. And activate it. Don't do anything. Just activate it. See here, you can see in the corner red icon. So once you activate, it will remove automatically. Okay, once you join company, you should not ask to anyone silly questions. Very small, you know everything, but you are still asking to somebody. That time they will think like, no, you are fake. You don't know anything. You didn't work on SAP BW. They will think like that. Okay. Don't ask. You already doing all practical, right? Why you are asking others? Make sure yourself. So multiple times we are doing the same activity. In the real time also you will get same thing. Why we have to ask? This is BW4 HANA. So in the same way, we will replicate into BW on HANA also. Okay, we'll see that also. I will show you.